What's up and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show, we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. But today, we are celebrating the Gambler's Christmas. March motherfucking Madness. Let's get it.
Yes, it's my favorite 4 days of the year. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Special episode coming to you on Thursday, March 18th, because tomorrow the madness begins. Well, tonight really, but tomorrow the madness really begins.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's starting at 5 o'clock.
Soon. Yeah, real soon. We have brought Capt DW back on the podcast. As we said, if you listen to episode 14, this man knows how to fish and he knows college hoops, and it's a fact. Mm-hmm. So he's here. He's going to drop some knowledge for the people. We're going to talk about tonight's playing games and the first 2 days, right? So the first round.
Yeah. We
got some games selected that we think are going to be good games for tomorrow and for Saturday. And then we'll do our Final Fours and who we think is going to take home the motherfucking ship.
Yeah, for sure. And this week's shout out to everybody who commented on our on the Penguin and participated in the voting. What were the results of that?
Close. So 53% said he could do it, and 47% said he couldn't. And I think we had like 23, 24 votes.
Okay.
So
and I didn't participate in the voting.
Kevin said Trey, he couldn't even survive on the beach.
No, he said the beach bars.
The beach bars. The beach bars.
But to be fair, it's hard to survive the beach bars. If you've been down there, you know what I'm talking about.
Denny, what are your thoughts? Do you think he could?
Just real quick. See, D-Ball was one of the original.
Okay. D-Ball's the original one to say, hell no, he can't.
Yeah, well, see, it all started, we were playing Call of Duty. It was John, myself.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how this started.
Tout and Cherry, we call him TC, and Trey. And I don't know how in the game we got onto the subject of surviving in Antarctica and capturing a penguin, but we just
started going about it. You said you were like, "You're good."
Sorry,
you said no, you're good. But you were like, "Dude, there's no way," because I think you said the amount of force you exert, your caloric intake.
Yeah, his whole thing was as soon as he gets there, he's gonna spend God knows how long on creating this in-ground bunker with just the tools around him. And by the time he gets done with that, and keep in mind, folks, we're in Antarctica. It's not Riceville Beach, North Carolina, where the wintertime it's 23 degrees on a bad day. We're talking -40, -60, upwards of -80 degrees. And he said all he needed was a buck knife and a Carhartt jacket.
Oh my God.
And he was good to go. He's talking about, just imposing his will into the little penguin tribe, killing one, wearing its skin, becoming a penguin, the whole nine.
Listen,
but my thing is, he's not even making it that far. And if he does, in fact, by the grace of God, make it that far and kill a penguin, what else is there? Polar bears. You guys know anything about polar bears?
They're big, scary, and but hey, if he killed one,
they are the most aggressive of the bear family. They get one. They're the great white shark of land. Essentially, they get one little whiff of blood, they're coming to you. And guess what? You're already malnourished. You're cold as hell. You're getting taken down by the polar bear, even if you do kill a penguin. So it's a lose-lose.
I think if you do kill a penguin with a spear, you're not going to defend yourself against a polar bear.
No
it's
shot.
It's impossible. And then, so the next morning, he sent us a text. He said, I thought about it. I'm going to dig myself a burrow. He said he's going to dig and find some wood under the ground, shave it into a spear, in which case he would then kill penguins, survive, and archaeologists will find out about him, go there, and then it turns out the spear that he made was actually an ancient woolly mammoth tusk.
Yeah.
See, this is why I love.
And he'd be the first man to survive Antarctica and be a millionaire.
Yeah, this is why I love Trey, man. And this is why I'm on his team, dude. I strive to do the impossible, and this is what he's talking about here.
No,
but you keep believing that you can do it, you know, you can do it.
I mean, I will say, if anybody were to actually accomplish the goal, it would be him.
Yeah,
he's
so
I'd
the only one.
be in his corner 100%.
I just had to
don't
address
believe
it because this has been going on. This argument, this saga has been going on for like two weeks. You know,
And honestly, I don't think there's an end in sight.
it's not going to end until Trey gets dropped off in Antarctica.
Yeah, let's line it up, boys.
I'm not gonna lie. We could probably start a GoFundMe thing and really get this ball rolling.
God,
That would be
almighty.
fun as shit. Like fuck that show alone. This is Trey.
Yeah,
in
Trey
Antarctica.
alone.
Yeah,
God,
Trey
almighty.
alone. Well,
Anyways.
so we're gonna jump into the tournament. I'm tasked with drinking 6 beers throughout the duration of this show because I lost the NCAA tournament bet.
ACC.
I'm sorry, ACC. I picked Florida State versus the field one night, real confident and cocky to this man Denny, and he went ahead and really racked up the beers on me during that bet. We were shit talking hard.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Hey,
it feels good to finally win one. You know.
Well,
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, I'm gonna win because I'm gonna have a sweet buzz by the end of this thing. But
perfect.
you know what I'm saying?
So tonight there are 4 games to get the remaining 4 spots in the bracket. We have the first game tipping off in about 2.5 hours. Texas Southern versus Mount St. Mary's, 5:10 p.m. tip. Who you got?
Texas.
Texas Southern.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with James here because last night I bet on St. Mary's in the NIT and they really let me down. So I think my new logic is I'm not gonna trust a men's basketball team that has a woman's name.
Okay, there you have it, folks.
And look, somebody out there might be like, "Oh my God, that's a random way to." But hey, look, man, if you feel that way and it's consistent in gambling, you fucking stay to the course.
Yeah, stick to your guns.
Yeah,
There is a lot of
don't change it.
superstition when it comes to the gambling.
You're damn right.
It's a fact.
And now that he said that, see, this is the kind of guy I am. He said that the whole tournament. I'm going by that because it's just like being at the roulette table and you putting your last little numbers down. You know, you pick your numbers and somebody goes, 32, and you didn't have one on that. You're like, oh fuck that, 32 is gonna hit.
Yeah,
I
what
know.
does he know that I don't?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's just like just because he said it out loud, it's like the wheel heard it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah,
going
like you will your way to that win.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen it done.
In this case, we're going to will our way to not pick that team.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
Texas
Texas Southern on
yeah,
that as
for
well.
sure.
Okay.
Drake versus Wichita State after that, or I guess during that 6:27 p.m.
Look, man, I'm going Wichita State. I was looking at the little stats. You know, what's the thing we're using? CBS.
Yep.
Actually has some great stats on there. If you
Mhm.
guys want to build a bracket real quick, go on there. Or if you're gambling, I mean, they got all this shit lined out. I mean, they got the injured players and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
anyway, I'm
pretty
going
good
with
platforms.
Wichita State. Not only because, you know, the stats, but also I've heard of, like, Wichita State is more familiar to me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, versus Drake. So I'm going to lean that way.
I hear you. I think this game is going to be one of the more interesting ones for me tonight for sure because, you know, all season we've heard about Drake and they were, I think, one of 4 teams that were undefeated coming into, you know, the final stretch of the whole season. Have they played people? No,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be a real barn burner, I guess I should say. If I had a gun to my head, I would. Oh man, it's tough. I'm gonna go with Drake just because the fact that James went with Wichita State.
You want to bet a beer on it?
Yes.
Deal. Just because, like, dude, I don't know. Momentum, yeah, I get it, but if they're so used to winning, they might think it's a cakewalk.
Well, they lost a couple games towards the end of the season,
Okay.
so it's not like it's been a cake ride the whole time.
I'm going to take Drake because Wichita State doesn't have that big dude with the blonde, shaggy hair anymore that I felt like was on that team for 15 years.
Yeah, it's funny how some players, you're like, dude,
Crazy.
when are you going to graduate, man? Get the fuck out of here.
Crazy. All right, next one, App State versus Norfolk State. Norfolk.
I'm going with Norfolk.
And that is after the Texas Southern game. Same channel. You going Norfolk?
Yeah, Norfolk for sure because, again, looking at the records. And, I mean, I hear you, App State, but, like, I don't know. if it was football, I would pick them.
Yeah.
This is another variant. I mean, obviously, all these games are intriguing.
You
Because,
trying to double down, bro? You
I
going
mean,
with App State?
can I have a second here? I'm on to something, and I think you're gonna want to listen.
I'm tuned in.
Number one,
Hit me.
obviously, we know App State is an in-state school.
Yeah.
Versus a Virginia school. These two states share a border, sir. You don't think that they're
Are you questioning my loyalty to North Carolina?
Somewhat, yes. I am.
All right, man. This is gambling.
Okay, I hear you.
Personal shit is out the window.
That makes sense.
Doesn't mean I wouldn't fight for my state. It's just I'm trying to, fight for my bank account.
I hear you.
Get what I'm saying right now?
I'm just messing with you, anyways. But I will double down. I'm going to take App State in this one.
Excellent, dude.
So
2 beers?
just to see you squirm.
Are we just gonna rack up? I like it, dude. Let's go.
I mean,
Just for the listening audience, number 1 is down, 5 to go.
oh man. Okay, guys, he's on a good pace here.
I don't have to work tomorrow.
That is a solid pace. I'm going to take App State because it's a North Carolina team.
That's
What
it,
the
baby.
fuck? All right.
Yep.
Dude, look,
Sucks. On to the next one.
I'm
UCLA.
NC proud. This is bullshit.
UCLA versus Michigan, 10 p.m. tonight. Michigan State.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
was about to
UCLA
say,
versus
yeah.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I got.
Gotcha.
I was just putting my pick out there.
All right, UCLA, Bill Walton. I don't know if any of you guys know him. He is one of the most out there commentators in college basketball, and he absolutely loves West Coast teams.
Listen, I literally, I won't even watch the game. I'll just put it on and be doing shit around the house just to listen to Bill talk about stuff.
How fucking stoned is he,
Dude,
when he does these games?
There was
He's ripped the whole time.
The whole time.
But that dude is an endless book of knowledge. He has the most
All of it.
random shit.
I'll agree with
He'll
that.
know about
He also says the most off the wall things.
Yeah.
He'll just start talking, and you're like, "What is this dude
because
talking
he has. I mean, think
another
about
guy
it.
has to cut him off.
Yeah.
No, but it's so funny that they play the announcer. They play the announcer off of him, just like, okay, Bill, we're gonna rein it back in here, and like, because dude, like Walton's the kind of guy. It's like, all right, he knows about this great player, but then he also knows about that player's brother who has a son who built this app on. I mean, it just It just keeps going. It's like, what the fuck?
But do you think a lot of it's true?
Yeah.
I would
think so?
I would lean towards yes.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys.
He's been
that-
around the block.
And-
well,
and-
he's just some people just literally they hear something and they don't forget it, and I think he's one of those guys.
He said during a game a couple weeks ago, he has. What did he say? I think he said 7 or 8 tie-dye shirts. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
So I was watching another game,
And he's like 6'10".
Yeah,
I was watching another game, and obviously with the COVID protocols, the announcers aren't typically, like they are courtside or whatever.
Right.
And these guys, I forget the arena, but it was just this huge arena, and they were like way up at the top, almost like in Cameron, like the crow's nest kind of deal. And one of the dudes says to the other guy, he goes, "Man, I think we're higher than Bill Walton is."
yeah.
And the other guy looks him stone cold dead in the face and goes, "No shot."
Dude, Billy, I swear to God, I would do anything to get him on this podcast. I would literally. It'd be probably like a 6-part podcast because we'd probably be in here for like a day or so.
Ask him
Ever,
half
dude.
a question and it's over with.
Yeah.
But anyways, I went
Half
on
a
a tangent there. I'm
question.
sorry.
No, it was a good tangent. Good tangent.
With the whole Bill Walton thing, he loves West Coast teams. I don't want to disappoint him, but I just don't know what he sees in them. I'm definitely going to go with Michigan State here. I think they're going to handle UCLA pretty good.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I think so too.
So we agree.
Yeah, all three of us.
Where's
do.
your beer?
You looked at my notes.
I wrote all these down prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely, for the record, I'm doing just put a little $4 parlay on all these teams that I picked.
There you go.
Just see what happens.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah.
$4.
What'd you say, John? Who was your pick?
Michigan State as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all on Texas Southern. We're all on Michigan State.
Yep.
Yep.
And then,
Oh man.
and then James.
Can we?
is by
Yeah, let's keep
himself.
tabs on this. Let's see who picks the most right games here.
Perfect.
I feel pretty fucking good about everything I got going. So
All right, moving on to the Friday first round. We've picked 5 games from Friday and 5 games from Saturday that we think are going to be good, close, upsets, whatever. First one, number 11 Syracuse versus number 6 San Diego State. San Diego. It's a whale's vagina.
Oh man, that's classic. Dude. So we were talking about this. Obviously, we did a wee bit of research beforehand, and I'm going with Syracuse, just because the Boeheim guy.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I heard him the other day. He's like, I think we could win a couple games in the tournament. Like, and I don't think he's a bullshitter, because he was also the guy that called out that dude, said that dude from Duke wasn't that great.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody gave him shit. Oh my God, you saying he's a cancer and this, that, and the other, or whatever. And he was like, yeah, because that's how I fucking feel. He's a no nonsense dude.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the guy. And
he's also killed a man with a car.
Listen, God forbid.
Wait, he was driving? I thought his dad was driving.
Jim. Yeah, we're talking about the coach, Jim Boeheim. Not buddy.
Like,
yeah.
No. And to be honest, I don't know any details about that, and that's terrible.
It was a horrible story.
I would absolutely hate to be in his shoes.
1,000%.
You get what I'm saying?
I can't imagine.
With that being said, this man coached like the next day,
mm-hmm.
so he's a fucking stone cold dude in terms of coaching. And when that man says he thinks he can win a couple games in the tournament, I believe his ass.
Yep.
Also,
so I'm going with him.
He's taking care of that dude's family.
For sure.
Oh, dude, I guarantee it. Well,
it was such an unfortunate, truly an accident.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bad thing all around. And like, dude, accidents happen, and God forbid it happens to anybody listening or to any of us sitting here.
Yeah.
But okay, quick. You want to hear about a quick tangent? Did y'all see that shit in Florida? So, all right, somebody's house security cam caught this car driving, and a little 3-person plane hit the fucking car and exploded like right then.
Engine failure, couldn't make it to the
and just like you're driving to fucking the grocery store and a plane hits your ass.
I missed that completely.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Two people in the plane, 2 people in the car. It was a mom and her son.
Oh my God.
The car was split in half. The son didn't make it. The mom made it. The 2 people in the plane obviously didn't make it.
Like,
that is terrible.
Like, dude,
it was horrible.
I mean, the odds on that.
Yeah.
Like for real. That
like
is
winning
the
the
most.
lottery.
And so, dude, I mean, so quick prayer to them, and I hope they all are doing well. But anyway, that just.
Back to Syracuse.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I just had to tell you guys.
Buddy Boeheim doesn't fucking miss.
Nope.
Nah, dude, and
the kid's been around basketball since he could.
Breathe. Yeah.
And let's be clear, not just basketball. He's been around Syracuse. He knows.
He
knows the program and out.
Yeah, I trust Boeheim, man, and he said he can win a game, and I'm like, all right.
I think you're right.
Appreciate it.
With Buddy Boeheim, Syracuse winning, but I think a thing that we haven't spoke of yet is Syracuse's zone defense.
Yeah, Denny. Yeah,
and that zone, Mr. Jim Boeheim's very proud of that, and deservedly so, because that defense absolutely gives teams nightmares.
Well, the one thing you said,
though, Virginia Tech to hell.
Yeah, but you said something about the rebounds, though. It's like,
you can
easier for the other team to get the rebounds in his own defense.
Potentially, yes, for sure. But
harder for them to get off a shot.
Yeah.
See, like, you know what's crazy? Like, I'm just gonna compliment you real quick, because like, Denny just has watched the game and like loves the game so much he knows this much about it. Like, I grew up playing soccer. Like, I know about soccer, and like, I'm passionate about that and how things work and how the game should be played. I have my own philosophies and all that kind of stuff. But dude, all the philosophies of basketball, which is great. I'm sitting here like, dude, oh my God, this is a fucking oracle.
Listen up real good the next 20, 25 minutes, because my man's gonna.
All I'm saying is,
some shit down for you.
I have literal chills right now just talking about. I mean, this is my favorite time of the year.
Dude, you're pumped up. I hear your voice shaking a bit. That's what I said. Get a beer in you.
Whoa.
What? Just one, man. It ain't gonna hurt you.
All right. And then we have number 10, Virginia Tech, versus number 7, Florida. We all know who I'm going with. Right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like you shouldn't even be allowed to make a pick here. It's a little biased.
I'm going to be completely honest here. I had Florida until I heard some of the news you were saying earlier about that guy.
Yeah, their center is not playing.
Because, I mean, I love you, dude, and I love VT. I've partied there. I've rooted for him. John's one of my best friends, so I'm a VT fan. But now that I've heard that knowledge about that Florida guy, I'm going VT heavy.
I'm also going with Virginia Tech. Another one of the ACC teams I've watched a fair amount of this season.
Yep.
They spent all season at least a majority, ranked in the top 25. So I mean,
Yeah, and the only time we fell out was when we went on COVID skids.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, y'all went through some hell with that.
and
Hell, dude, it sucked. We could never get consistent.
Yeah.
honestly, I have a little bit of a bone to pick with the selection committee. I think you guys should have been a little bit higher of a seed, in my opinion. I don't know
Well, okay.
how Carolina comes in at a 8-9 seed.
Oh yeah,
not
that's
not
ridiculous.
ranked all season,
Yeah.
and you guys are a 10.
Like I'm
I
a
just-
Carolina
I-
fan, but that's whack.
I don't.
The reason that happened was because we were winning 35-32 at halftime when we played them in the ACC tournament.
Mhm.
And then the second half, they were just on. They have so many. The big men, they're just so fucking big.
Yeah.
and
they're
when
massive.
when he can do a 5-player substitution, and the next 5 guys coming on are just as big as the other 5 guys, you're like, dude. And that's always the Hokies' problem, which is why like we'll never get over the hump until we land a solid big man. We never have one. We got crazy athletic forwards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking a 7-footer that we can rely on. We've just never had it.
Well, to that point, okay. So now that Florida State center is out, I mean that helps you guys tremendously.
Florida, yeah.
Or that's what I meant. Florida center's
Yeah.
out. That
No, it's huge.
really helps their cause.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm solid on VT with that. That was good breakdown analysis because when I watched that Carolina game and they subbed that other 5 in,
God damn,
and
man.
I saw Virginia Tech's faces just like.
Dude, I'll
fuck
tell you,
me.
dude, Roy Williams did the Mortal Kombat. He just ripped my fucking heart out. I was like, this is over,
Yeah.
man.
Well, and you saw it in the players' faces too. That's what it is. But anyway,
Rough.
VT
All right.
on that game.
Next one, we have number 8, Loyola Chicago versus number 9, Georgia Tech. This might, you guys saying, this might be the game. Like, one of the games to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great one.
I would have agreed with you, if Georgia Tech didn't sustain the what's his name? I forget
Yeah.
their second leading scorer.
You don't think it's gonna be a good game because he's out?
Well, I don't think that they have a puzzle piece to put in there, or 2 or 3 or whatever.
Is he hurt or was it COVID?
I think it was COVID.
But see, Georgia Tech has heart though.
They do.
I've watched that
But-
coach has heart, and if
So does
that one dude
Loyola.
Alvarez, what is his name?
Jose.
Yeah, Jose. If Jose's on, then the team will rally. But I just don't think that, like you said, I don't think they have enough firepower
Mm-hmm.
to rock and roll.
Moses Wright.
Yep, that's it. Moses Wright. I mean, I'm looking here. Loyola, their field goal percentage is 4th in the country versus 38th for Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
48th for three-point field goal percentage versus 122nd. And the only area they lack is free throw percentage, and they're only off by 20 spots there.
Mm.
That mixed with what's her name? Sister.
Yeah, sister. God, what is her
having a brain
name?
freeze right now?
She just had another bobblehead come out.
How many does she have?
But yeah, she's like 91 or
Bobbleheads.
100 or something like that, and she's
getting her name
there
right now. I'm
right
getting
now,
her name. I'm on
right
it.
now, ready to root on this team.
What are they in the Midwest? Loyola Chicago.
Sister Jean.
That's
what it is.
Damn. Well done, dude. Before I could even get there.
Yep, I knew I'd get there.
Yeah, Sister Jean, dude.
I think Loyola's going to win this one.
I like it. I too have Loyola Chicago winning. Sister Jean is like, that's what we were talking about when it comes to superstitions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah.
her there changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Having Moses right out also adds to that.
Moses, right? Sister Jean.
I see where you're going.
You
Oh my
get it?
God, we were just putting 2 and 2 together.
I'm just saying. Man. Number 3.
Oh, this guy's on a roll.
Well, you got to pay debts, boys.
According to my calculations,
Look, man, I'm the kind of guy, if I lay a bet down, I'm seeing it through.
Perfect.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Well, I'm just saying.
for you at home.
Well, and for you at home, you should be of that caliber as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's if you don't do bets if you don't pay them.
Yep.
Loyola
What's the
Chicago
point?
has also trademarked, or they registered Sister Jean
The what?
in a trademark.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, capitalism.
Yeah, for real.
Yes. All right, UNC versus Wisconsin, 8 versus 9.
I'm going UNC. Not gonna lie, it was a toss, up and down kind of thing. Because dude, UNC when they're not on, it's ugly,
Mm-hmm.
and I just hate watching Roy over there just like blow a gasket. But the whole big man thing, because we got that. I mean, I think they can handle Wisconsin and wear them out.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on this one as well. We're doing all this big man talk, but the crazy thing to me is Roy. Well, before I get into this, I mean, everybody knows I'm a Duke fan, so
You're wearing the jersey right now.
It's tough for me to give credit to UNC, but I'm the type of person that gives credit where credit's due.
We give credit. I mean,
Roy is a pretty good coach, if not, one of, the better coaches in the league, in my opinion, specifically because over the past 5 years, we've seen college basketball change to where big men aren't the typical big man in the post getting rebounds, blah, blah, blah. Nowadays, kids are getting scholarships because they can step out, shoot the three, make passes, run the floor. Get the rebound and be the point guard through the whole play.
Yeah.
Whereas Roy never bought into that. His big men are freaking big men. They stay down low. They gobble up every freaking rebound, and they just literally dunk all over everyone.
Yeah. And
it's true, dude. It's demoralizing how hard.
And when you have one person on a team that can do that, you're sitting pretty. My man has 4.
Yeah.
4.
Well, what I think unique about them specifically is Roy he likes a fast-paced game.
Yeah.
So that's why he has all the big men, because he knows that big dude ain't gonna be able to run that whole the way he wants the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because his game is fast-paced. Like, he wants it pop, 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 which I like, because that's how I look at soccer. Like, dude, if you attack hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't believe in holding back. I believe in going all the way. Like,
yep.
You punish the enemy to the fullest extent.
I think that's why we were seeing UNC, mainly the beginning to the, halfway mark, maybe even a little bit longer in the season, struggling in certain games because they have, just like, a lot of other teams, young kids, freshmen, sophomore, and they just weren't used to playing at that pace in high school, especially with the caliber of people that they're going against.
Yeah.
So in high school, you're running up the ball and you have 3 seconds to make a decision and pass the ball. But Roy Williams, no, half a second, go. So they don't have the time to evaluate where the guard is playing off the small forward or whatever, and the guy passes the ball immediately and picks him off. Boom.
And see, I just like that philosophy, because, like, if you, and again, that's the way I approach the game. Like, you need to be constantly aware. This is not I'll get involved when I feel like I have a chance. No.
Yeah.
You're constantly involved because you have to provide the chances for everyone else, even if you're a decoy. Yeah. That's part of the operation. So anyway, that's why I'm taking UNC. Johnny, what did you get?
I actually have Wisconsin.
Oh, after all that shit.
Yeah, and it's only because UNC. I'm still upset that they slapped the shit out of us last week.
Oh, bitter. See, look, ladies and gentlemen, we already talked about nothing personal in gambling. Anyway,
today it's personal.
Okay, next one.
Number 7 Clemson versus number 10 Rutgers.
Clemson's taking them.
How so?
I've seen Rutgers play a lot, and they I don't know. I don't trust. They're either on or not, like, in a dramatic way. And I'm over it. And Clemson, they fight hard every time I've seen them play. They fought hard, even when they suck and they're fucking up. They're still fighting.
Okay,
that's my opinion.
I was thinking the literal exact opposite.
Well, that's how it goes.
Clemson, they've had their spurts where they were a good team this year, but they lost to Duke by like 28 or so, and I mean so.
Well, so you tell me Duke just wasn't really on that day?
Duke was playing, I mean, decent, but
that's my thing.
Yeah.
Look, and I also know, though, these are college kids, you're emotional as fuck,
Yeah.
So.
I haven't seen Rutgers play too awful much this year is my only hesitation. But since you took Clemson, I'll go ahead and take Rutgers.
This is some shit. All right, so that's 3 beers.
I'm
going to bet a beer every game with you. You disagree. Because there's 2. All right, so look, we're talking 2 tonight, 1 tomorrow so far. And that's not that much.
I'm taking Rutgers.
All right. Again, we're going to get the tally at the end of this thing.
Saturday, Number 8, Oklahoma. Versus number 9, Missouri.
Brady Manning.
Before you take your pick, let me.
You got some knowledge?
OU will be without Devon Harmon.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
It sounds like a very important name, though.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I hear
Doesn't
you.
it, though? Like, I have no idea who it is either, but Devon Harmon. Oh, he's not playing.
So what is a not?
I don't know.
a
I just
name
hear
that wouldn't
Devon
be?
and I like think decisive, and it's like, man, wow, he's not in. Oh God, dude. I think, man, I'm trying to remember what I put. Let me look.
I'm taking Oklahoma just because I've seen them play more than Missouri.
Yeah. I looked at the stats on these guys, and if I remember correctly, I think they're both really, really freaking similar. So I would, man, this is a tough one. I think this might be one of the games of the day.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like it's just close your eyes and pick a team here. Really. You went with Oklahoma, John?
Yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma. Yeah.
Damn. In my bracket, I took Oklahoma. Let me just.
All right. I'll be the oddball out, and I'll take Missouri here.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's see what I actually picked here.
All right, dude. So, like, the in difference of stats, Oklahoma, so they're basically like tied up except for free throws. They're way better at free throws, and we all know in the tournament free throws matter.
Yep.
So I'm gonna stick with what my bracket says and go with Oklahoma.
What side is that on?
Oh,
I
man.
got it now.
I was about to say I just had it. So that's
yeah. Actually, no, I did. I picked Oklahoma as well.
okay. So we're all in agreement, sir.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
All right. Moving on. Number 7, Oregon versus number 10, VCU. Who you got?
Oregon for sure.
Yep. I'm also on the Oregon train. Something to me, I just like them.
Well, here's the deal. I don't like spiders, and they're the spiders, right? VCU.
No.
Fuck.
Virginia Commonwealth. Richmond are the Spiders.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's all the same to me. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
No spiders. I had a feeling about that, and I don't like spiders or snakes, but spiders are worse. So that's why I'm going with that.
Yeah, I'm going to go Oregon, too. I haven't taken VCU since Shaka Smart left.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, dude, and shout out to Patrick Long. He was always an Oregon fan just because he liked the Ducks.
He was always an Oregon.
Yeah, dude, this man had no relation, no nothing, like never even been there. Like,
Yeah.
And he always was an Oregon fan.
Quick story about him. He ended up going to Harvard, and he was the kicker for Harvard for 4 years.
Yeah.
And set the record in the Ivy League for most touchbacks.
Yeah.
One other thing about the gentleman, he also set a record for the gnarliest mustache I have ever seen in my life.
Dude of all time.
That man could grow one.
In
Yeah.
7th grade.
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise. I was
Oh, dude.
I was so jealous of that thing. Just thorough. A thorough mustache.
And one last fact, just because he's a really interesting guy. He's not only smart, but he's like,
Yeah.
he's, semi quirky, but he has no sense of smell.
What?
Oh, yeah, that is true. I remember that.
He's never had it his whole
Never had
life.
sense of smell.
Oh my god! I
And
did
so,
not know
and
that.
dude, yeah, so like, dude, it was so funny, man, because we were always we would get like bags of shit, like dog shit, and everything, like, dude, and
You would.
dude, come on, we were like 13, like, well, you can't smell, dude, like that's the craziest shit ever.
All
Like,
right, so we're all on the Oregon Trail.
Yep.
oh,
All right. Number 8, LSU versus number 9, St. Bonaventure.
4. What's that last word you said?
St. Bonaventure?
Yeah, LSU, dude.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bonbons as well.
Oh, really?
The
Are you
Bonnies?
serious? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What?
All right, we'll see.
What?
I'm going to take St. Bonaventure.
By a mile. They're going to win that game by 10 points.
Why is that? Well, I mean, at least give the audience some intel. You're just looking at me like I'm an idiot. Like, what's the deal?
LSU, first of all, they have played one team all year, Alabama, and
Who has St. Bonaventure played? That's what I'm saying. Give the audience some detail.
They have dominated their league. Let's see.
Because, I mean, I can always change my mind.
See, I don't want you to do that.
Why is that? Oh, because we're in the same bracket?
Yeah. I messed my whole bracket up now. Jeez Louise.
I mean, you got to find them
All right,
quick.
well, we're going to take St. Bonaventure. He's taking LSU. Next one is number 7, UConn
Mm-hmm.
versus number 10, Maryland.
UConn. Rutgers beat Maryland like a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with UConn as well. I just ever since Maryland left the ACC, I felt a little bit betrayed by them, and I always just had a bad
Well,
taste
the
in my mouth.
ACC's been just. I mean, it's not the old ACC.
It is not. It is not.
So it's like,
And also, the funny thing to me is, it's Maryland Terrapins turtle essentially.
Yeah,
why are they a fucking turtle?
But the thing to me is, their coach Mark Turgeon looks like a freaking turtle.
Dude.
It is a-
Oh
really
my
fits
god!
me.
All right, another quick tangent, audience. But the turtle guy is back. You know, the guy who hangs out like across from the mall on the side of the street. The guy who has that big pet turtle.
yeah, he used to hang out
What?
on Caroline Beach
You
Road.
never seen him?
Right there at Shipyard and Caroline Beach Road in front of the Hardys.
No.
Yeah. All right. So everybody listening, this guy has a turtle like the size of you take 4 large Domino's pizzas together, like a big square.
You're talking about a tortoise, like the real deal.
Yeah. I'm talking a massive. Like little kids come and sit on it, and it fucking walks around.
It's like 100-something years old.
He's got 2 now. I drove by the other.
Moving on up.
Yeah, dude. I went. He was chilling near the bus stop across from the mall the other day. Had 2 of them out there. Whole crowd around him. It was a big deal. But I was like, man, how the hell?
Maryland's whole thing is fear the turtle. Would you fear one of those turtles? Because I
Absolutely
certainly
not.
would not.
The only
Just-
turtle I'd
just-
fear is the Ninja Turtles.
just walk away.
Otherwise,
That's a good one.
I'm done.
Just walk away.
Yeah, sprint.
I
You'll
don't-
never
You don't
see
have
it
to.
again.
You can just walk. Crazy. Yeah, I'm on UConn as well. The last one, number 12, Georgetown versus number 5, Colorado.
So everybody's staring at me right now, audience, because I was heavy on Georgetown walking into this room. Just because, you know, they got momentum. Patrick Ewing's pumped up. You know, like the team is getting there. And God, I might go back on my word. I might just, or not back on my word, just, I might go with Georgetown. Fuck it.
Perfect. I'll take Colorado for a beer.
Is that 4 beers?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
4 now, yeah.
All right.
That's
Right.
a four.
I'm going to take Georgetown.
Whoa! Earlier you were saying Colorado.
I picked Georgetown in the bracket I filled out last night, so I just went off that. But I like what Patrick Ewing came out and said the other day about how they kept checking his security ID walking into
yeah.
Masters. He
Yeah.
said, "My jersey's in the rafters.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
Why are you ID? Everyone should know who I am." Which is, listen, true.
Yeah,
My
'cause-
man was the shit for the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
Like, he ran the show. So I was like, you know what? That's cool. I kind of fuck with him.
I'll be honest. I completely concurred with what he was saying. Like the boss
Yeah.
of that was it the Garden, right?
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whoever's in charge of that should fucking know and
Dolan.
tell the security guards like, dude, look, like,
Mike, what's his name? Mike Dolan, I think, the owner of the Knicks. He's a fucking asshole.
well, he was asleep at the wheel for sure because you don't do that to a legend.
Mm-mm.
Period. The dude was in Space Jam. You ought to fucking know.
The real one too.
I don't. What are you talking about?
Well, the LeBron one's coming out.
Nah, I don't give a
just don't wanna
shit.
get
There's only
anything
one
confused.
Space Jam. Period.
Facts.
I concur.
All right, on to Final Fours.
Oh yes.
James, who do you have in your Final Four?
Man, I guess as of right now, it's Gonzaga, Texas.
No.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean? No.
When did it change?
Oh well. Oh, what the fuck?
What does that say, James?
Yeah. No, I was. Yeah. Gonzaga, Texas, Baylor, Illinois.
Huh?
Yeah. What's the problem, Denny?
Nothing. I just thought you had Michigan in there.
I did, but you told me about the Michigan player being out.
Oh, gotcha.
Would you please explain to the audience why I changed?
I think you just did.
Yeah, but who's that player though?
He's their starting guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't run a team in,
Yeah, that's
in
hard.
March Madness without you. You have to have point
Yeah.
guards.
Yeah,
or
oh, yeah.
guards.
You got to
have
be ready to rock. What? I'm done. Next.
Oh, okay.
I'd say my final.
I
four.
have essentially I have Texas, Baylor, Gonzaga, and my dark horse, who really high on right now, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, y'all are really into those guys.
Cade Cunningham is the real deal, and guess what? He has teammates.
Mm-hmm.
What I think they won like six or seven, something along those lines. Tier 1 or what do they call it?
What?
The quality wins.
What, recruits?
Oh, tournament resume wins or something like that.
Yeah, but they have like different.
Tier 2, Tier 1.
Yeah,
Stuff like
yeah.
that.
I forget the exact terminology, but they have like six of those 6-7 Tier 1 wins in like the back half of their season alone. One of which was without Cade Cunningham. People are sleeping on. They have Caleb Boone, who's an absolute stud. He can take care of the ball, as well as Avery Anderson. Those three, I think, just. It's good. They're dangerous.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, so I have Baylor versus Oklahoma State and then Gonzaga versus Florida State, actually. But I have them lose. I have Virginia Tech beating them, but I'm sorry, Virginia Tech beating Florida. That just confused me. I have Virginia Tech losing to Baylor in the Elite Eight, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Just because you said it a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm heavy on Oklahoma State too.
Yeah.
You mentioned them a couple weeks back
Mm-hmm.
when you and I were texting one night during the games, and you're like, you need to start watching them. You need to pay attention. And dude, they can do it all.
Yeah.
They can do it all, and their rotation is they sub guys in and out, and nothing changes.
Nothing. It's so fluid.
Yeah, and when you start seeing that in the team consistently,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, all right, these guys, if they can execute the game plan for 40 minutes straight, then they're good.
Yep. Well, that's the name of the game with anything.
Well, yeah, but like to be able to flawlessly all 12 guys,
yeah.
which obviously, probably only 9 or 10 play,
Mm-hmm.
but to be able to just, it's seamless.
Yep.
It seems like when they play. So
So who do you guys have winning the whole shebang here?
Gonzaga.
Zags. What about you, John?
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I got Oklahoma
Are you
State
shitting me?
playing the Zags.
Yeah.
And I got Gonzaga winning.
You got Gonzaga winning?
Yeah.
Huh. What'd
I
you
got
go for?
Oklahoma State winning 76-70.
But it's been like
Hmm.
I saw a stat the other day. I think it's been like 70, 80 years, something along those lines, of where a team's gone the whole season undefeated.
Yeah.
So that makes me like question some stuff. But
Or
if any team can
But-
do it,
is
it's
it the year that
the
the streak
Zags.
ends?
Yeah.
Going to your point, for how long it's been,
Mhm.
it's due.
If Gonzaga makes it to the championship game, I think that they're going to win.
Yeah, because like all that's riding on it, right? Like they're gonna want that so badly.
So real quick, you think Oklahoma State can beat Illinois?
Yeah,
Yes.
Huh.
yeah, I do. I do.
Shit.
No, yes, that's it. We're gonna we'll tally up our picks. The games start in
Less than 2 hours, boys.
we are 2 hours. We're 1 hour and 58 minutes from tip off.
Real quick, like what bets are you putting in on these on tonight's games? 'Cause I gotta finish 2 more beers real quick.
I haven't looked at the spreads.
Mm.
Um,
Why not?
because I was gonna do that right
Yeah, I'm kidding.
when we were
But,
done.
I mean, for real though, like, are you gonna put any bets on? Just
I have to put a bet on the Drake Wichita State game because I think
Really?
it's going to be that good, and like I just want to make it. I want to like yell at the TV a little harder because I have money behind it. And then probably, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta look at the spreads.
like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, because I'm putting a little $4 parlay on what I got going. But I was just curious to see, like,
So wait a second.
oh, dude, Drake's -2. Okay, so would you take Drake -2?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Dude, all right. Hey, Mount St. Mary's is -1.5. I'm taking Texas Southern +1.5 all
plus
day.
points. Son? Okay, so here
all
we go.
fucking day.
All I'm saying is St. Mary's last night was -2 and they lost by 2.
Dude, Vegas. All right, Vegas. They have geniuses out there,
Yeah.
dude.
Why are they so good?
Well, also
'Cause they control the market.
I feel like now that I mess around gambling just a little bit.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit. What was it? Okay.
Oh, it was like NC State, Davidson.
You have the
NIT.
NIT.
Yeah, you can't see on ESPN. It's weird.
Nobody wants to watch it.
But now that I'm seeing the game from a different perspective, I fully believe that the referees are in cahoots with Vegas for sure.
Dude, referees are so impactful to gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's such a big deal. And I'm a fool for this. A fool because I have the idea and I hadn't just applied myself. But I want to either there should be a website or I need to look it up that shows the calls of all the referees, like their averages, just like player stats, but referee stats. I'm sure there is one, and I'll do a Google search after
The biggest spread tonight is 3.5 in the Norfolk versus App.
Yeah.
So
App is minus 3.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm taking Norfolk plus 3.5.
So
all
essentially,
day again.
This just hit me. Two of these teams are pretty much behind a little bit because they're going to have to play tonight. They win and turn around and have to play again tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's not how it's never been like that. That's crazy.
You know what just
that
hit
sucks
me?
For them.
My little $4 parlay, if I take the straight ups, is going to be a big fucking number if they win.
That's not correct. They all play Saturday.
Okay. Good. I was going to say that how's that fair?
Oh, I thought you were about to say not correct about my $4 parlay because those it's going to be big.
Oh my God, they just tied it.
It's going to be plus everything. But I don't know. Anyway, folks,
There you are, Spurs.
No,
I hope
that's not good.
Oh, I
John, like nobody knows who you're
I
talking
tied
about.
the aggregate score.
Got you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm watching Tottenham versus Dynamo Zagreb right now in Europa League Leg 2, which is at their place. And we scored 2 goals last week at home. They have now just scored 2 goals at home. So if we get 1 goal, since we're the away team, it actually counts as 2.
Okay.
Did you bet on it?
Yeah.
We'll tell the audience, man. I mean, we're sitting here.
Well, I took Tottenham to win, and they're down to goddamn 2-0.
Well, there you go.
But
folks.
aggregate, so the first game and the second game, you add the scores together. Away goals count as more. They didn't have any away goals last week. So we had 2 home goals. They have 2 home goals now. If we get 1 away goal and go up, right? So then aggregate, it'll be 3-2. And then they get another home goal to make it 3-3. We still go through because we have an away goal.
Got it.
At any rate, that's that.
Yep.
We'll finish watching this. Hoops time coming up in an hour and 45 minutes.
Yep.
Gentlemen, I just want to take a minute and wish you both the best of luck in your brackets and your gambles. I
Yeah,
hope
good luck to you.
I
You all
appreciate it.
Good luck
thoroughly
to the
enjoy
people,
this
too.
as much as I do.
Yeah. Hey. So anybody out there listening, if your bracket is the shit going a long way, post that thing, tag us in it, hit you up. You know what I mean, John, right?
Yes.
That'd be neat.
Post it, DM us. Don't matter. We'll put it all up there. We're going to do a recap next week of this. No episode tomorrow night because we're going to be glued to the TVs.
Yeah, that's for sure. So,
That's for sure.
but we'll pick it up next week.
Yeah, next week we'll pick it up. We got YouTube page, Facebook page, dropping early next month. Be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm. Also, koozies coming soon.
Koozies coming.
Oh, man.
So honestly, if you're listening right now, just hit us up.
Send us your address, dude. We'll
Mailing
have one show
address.
up.
You get a koozie within the next month, free.
Boom.
Yeah, first 25. First 25 people, DM us.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Free koozies.
And it's gonna be the what's it called, neoprene or whatever. So it's gonna last.
It's not the
those-
phone
those are
bullshit.
the
We're not.
good
We're
ones.
doing.
They're
We're
nice
not
ones.
going. This low quality bullshit. Yeah.
Well, fellas, I just want to take a second and thank you guys for having me on again. It was just an absolute blast, as always.
Won't be your last time. I can
Right.
Yeah.
I
No, for sure.
appreciate
Because
that.
we might have to do another little episode
The round.
later on. Yeah, down the tournament,
Yeah.
down the way.
Sign me up.
Because it's gonna get real intense.
Oh,
at
we're
that
going to
point.
have to do the review.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, I'm just saying, as elite 8, that kind of stuff. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got baseball.